As this season comes to an end, how can you reflect on your rookie season, and how did it live up to your expectations?
I thought overall I had a pretty solid rookie season. Obviously, there's always room for growth, but just kind of just going through the ups and downs, embracing the struggle, embracing the success, not getting too high or too low, but just trying to stay even.
What surprised you about the NBA, or I guess your play within it, and what do you think you kind of need to get better at?
Wait, can you repeat it?
Let's start with what surprised you.
Okay. So, obviously the NBA is the best players in the world, and they're really, really good. But I think what surprised me the most is just the smallest margin of what a superstar is to another player. And it's just the margin for everyone in that league is so small. Like, obviously you have the top 20 players, but then after that, the margin is just relatively even, and it's basically who plays harder.
Where do you think you need to, what you're heading towards the offseason, where you're I need to get better at that?
I just think that obviously my body, coming in last year, I got hurt. I didn't really get a full summer, so I'm really honing in on this summer on working on my body, working on getting stronger upper body, lower body, and then just doing whatever the coaches need me to do. We just had a discussion up there, so just honing in on some of the parts of my game, being more offensive-minded, defensively, still bringing pressure, being able to switch, guards, and stuff of that nature, and I think that all just comes with reps.
What is the offseason going to look like for you as far as where you're going, working out, et cetera?
I'll be here for most of the offseason. I'll be here, and they have a great plan for me, and probably going to start up here in about 2 or 3 weeks. So,
do you expect to be in summer league?
Yeah, definitely going to play in summer league, and the stuff that I work on in the off season, translate it to there.
Trayce, what did Klay Thompson mean to you this season?
Klay was great. He gave me my first nickname on the team, Baby T. I graduated to Trayce Jr., but he was a great teammate. I feel like me and him had a really good chemistry going throughout the year, and I love being his teammate. I love being able to play with him.
You mentioned switching on the guards. I mean, how vital do you view that for kind of your future defensive versatility?
I think it's huge for me. Obviously, being able to play small ball 5, but being able to switch on the guards, especially in late shot clock situations, using my length, altering shots, all of that stuff.
How close do you think you are to feeling confident in those type of settings?
I feel like even from the beginning of the year to now, I've definitely grown in confidence. I'm just being put in position. Coach trusting me to guard some of these guards, and not always relying and playing roamer a little bit more than guarding just the big. And so I just feel like it's going to continue to grow with repetition. But obviously, I think I'm starting to get more confident.
Are you good? Plan of being more offensively minded that you mentioned. How much of that, if any of it, involves extending out with the jumper, maybe first to the mid range, then maybe out to the corners?
Yeah, when we actually talked, Coach mentioned Sabonis' name, and I think just the force that he plays with, and he feels like with the dribble handoffs and stuff of that nature, and he might attempt 1-3 a game, but that's not necessarily who he is as a player. But it's definitely something that I want to expand on. The free throws, I go in and practice and knock them down, so I have to translate that over as well. And so I think the free throws and then being able to catch and shoot 3, I think that's something that I also need to expand on.
What about the matchup last night with Sabonis was difficult?
I think that just obviously their game plan. They played really physical, really physical. They grabbed, they held, and Coach said that's what playoff basketball is. And so just being able to get a taste of that, obviously we didn't want that outcome to come last night, but they played really well, and hats off to them. But yeah, just being able to get some of that experience.